Come on, guys. Enough of this piano. Give me a better beat than this.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
Yeah, he's always been a little funky. He plays with his hat backwards. His shirt is never tucked in. We've run into a few rules officials that say, hey, wait a minute, this isn't right. Hat backwards, long hair, untucked shirt, which is wild for golf.
And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal.
What would you say is his biggest accomplishment in golf?
I would say him winning the Under Armour Nationals, which was a big tournament because there was kids from all over the United States.
Beautiful.
And another one is he finished third at Worlds last year. So to finish top 3 in the world was, to me, pretty amazing. It was exciting.
For the 6 and 9 crew, inaugural season of the Under Armour Junior Tour, Mr. Benny Ossi.
When I feel like this, I'm immortal.
Walk me through the emotion of him winning.
Oh, it was so exciting. Yeah, I gave him a big hug when we got off on the green, and so it was his first national that he's won, and at the age 7, and my mom was there, my dad was there, and he's got 4 sisters and his sisters and mom, so to say the least, it was a fun day and night afterwards, and we had a good time. We all enjoyed it. No crying, but we were excited.
That's a happy emotion.
Happy emotions.
So Benny, you are a very popular kid. I think your style and your personality just kind of shines very bright. You got these really good friends on the course because again, everyone likes you. How do you prepare yourself to beat them all?
I like competition, and I just go out there and win.
Kind of a chill kid, always dancing on the golf course. You wouldn't even realize he was playing in a big tournament.
How do you get yourself to come back when you get a bad hold?
Well, I stay calm and make sure nothing bothers me.
You mentioned when he has a bad hole. What do you do? How do you coach him out of that or get him back into it?
I'll do something silly. Sing a song that he likes or something. Sometimes it probably aggravates him more. He has a really good head. He's, I guess, mentally tough. Sometimes I think I worry more than he does because he'll always say, Dad, don't worry, I'm going to get it back on the next hole. We've got more time. So I've been blessed with him kind of being mentally tough from that standpoint.
When did Benny first pick up a golf
So
club?
Benny started playing golf when he was just a little baby. We put a club in his hand and when he was like 1.5, and he was crawling around, and all of a sudden he just started hitting balls. And we were like, man, this is crazy. You know, before he could even walk, he was swinging a little plastic club.
I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb.
From there, he loved it, and we would take him to chipping greens and stuff when he was, 2, 3. And when we would take him to leave, he would start crying, and so we were like, we're on to something here, with this kid.
At what point did you realize this is going somewhere? He has a gift.
Yeah, when he was, I guess 5, we started entering him in tournaments, and he struggled his first 2, and then after that he started winning.
Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning.
From there we said, okay, something's going on here, and then we would wake up and he'd be practicing by himself. So I said, okay, this kid has a little drive, and started working by himself without us having to say anything. So my wife and I were like, okay, he likes it, he's good at it. So from there, it's just taken off to where we are at now.
And where we are now is a great kid who has slam dunked a hole-in-one.
I got a hole-in-one!
Not just once, but twice.
I got a hole-in-one, guys, with my TaylorMade 2.
A kid who has won more tournaments that he can keep track of.
Benny Ossi.
A kid who has played golf with PGA pros like Sergio Garcia, Billy Horschel, and Joaquin Neiman at TPC Sawgrass, all before his 10th birthday, which is next month.
John Benny!
What are your golf goals for the future?
To be on the PGA Tour, and break everybody's record.
I won't stop till I wear the crown.
Well, he does look comfortable signing autographs next to those PGA pros, and Benny already holds the record in one very important category: best hair on the junior tour. Benny, I am loving your hair. I am very jealous of how awesome your hair looks in this Florida weather.
Well, my mom's always yelling at me to put a lot of conditioner in.
I love the hair. Okay, so what do? You don't really get it cut, you said, right?
Yeah, not too much.
Do you get any highlights? Where does the light hair come from?
The beach in the sun.
There's no chemicals going on in this hair.
No.
So Benny is one of the most fashionable, if not the most fashionable, junior golfer on the tour. Where does he get that from?
So he's got 4 sisters. I also have 4 sisters. I would say maybe from, hanging around all these girls, and he's coming up with funky ideas and, the long hair. He doesn't like to cut his hair. And I don't know if he's got it from all his sisters and his mom, and then my sisters and my mom.
You are super fashionable, buddy. Where do you get that from?
Well, I get it from my sisters because they like to mess around and do all the funny stuff and wear backwards hats and all of that.
Have you gotten in trouble before because of your awesome style?
One time at a tournament.
And so what did you do? Just turn your hat around and just keep it going?
Yep.
Did it mess up your game at all?
Well, I got a bogey, but then I came back.
The Under Armour tour loves it. They've all been great. All the families and kids, they all love it. Most everybody has embraced it and has been great to my son with his style. And it keeps him happy. Makes us happy.
His own individual.
He's his own individual. One day he'll have a lot of sponsors for his style.
Do you have any superstitions?
Yeah, and my hat backwards.
Because obviously you get a bogey if you turn it around, don't you?
Yeah.
Our champion, about to meet your superstar with a 2-day total of 71, Benny Ossi.
And you caddy all the time?
I caddy all the tournaments for him.
Coach him too, or does he have his own coach?
He's got his own coach, but I help him on the side. We don't do too much coaching. He's more of a field player, but we have Jordan Dempsey's his coach, and he's fantastic. And it's been great.
How do you separate the emotions of being dad and trying to...
Yeah, it's tough because we get so excited, and he loves it. So I kind of just try to support. But it is an emotional roller coaster because, you feel bad for him when we have a bad hole. It makes it all the much sweeter when we make birdies and birdies. And I try to stay even keel as best I can. My wife probably would say, oh, you're going crazy. But I try to stay as even keel as possible because I know he can feel my emotions as well. So I try my best to stay calm.
And our boys 8 champion, he had a 2-day total of 3 under par, 69 from Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, Benny Ossi III.
How do you get ready for a tournament?
I go to the range and just chip and practice some drills.
Do you have any hype song that you like to listen to before a tournament?
Yeah, like God's Plan.
I like your style. Does he play any other sports?
He does flag football, he does basketball, he did some soccer, so he loves, all sports.
Do you think that playing other sports helps him be a little more well-rounded?
I think so. As a parent, I worry if it's golf, which it is, mainly golf. I don't want him burning out, but he loves it so much that I don't see him burning out. But I do think doing other sports helps, just with his coordination and eye-hand coordination, catching balls, shooting hoops. I think that helps his golf.
So you play a few sports. Why do you love golf so much?
I have my friends that I play with, and it's great competition.
Why do you think he loves golf so much?
Maybe I brainwashed him because I played golf myself, and then his papa plays golf, and he's got older cousins that all love golf, so it may just be in our family, I would say, and so he sees everybody else doing it, and then on top of it, there's so many great kids, other kids that you probably interviewed that he's good buddies with, and so all of his friends do it, and I think he likes the challenge.
Under par, 31, Mr. Benny Ossi is our champion.
What is it about the Junior Tour powered by Under Armour that makes it so special and separates it from the rest?
I like it a lot because, and I would say that my son's always the youngest in these divisions most of the time, so as a 9-year-old with the Under Armour, he gets to play against 11-year-olds. So I think that pushes him. And so for me, there's really not many tours at this age that you get to play with older kids. It's always just 9-year-olds or 8-year-olds. The other reason is that the people who run it have been fantastic to us. Ray is a great guy, him and his wife. Their beliefs are kind of our beliefs, so that's another reason. And then the kids that all play the tour are fantastic. So a lot of good competition, and they're all good kids.
As a golf parent, what is your goal for your young golfer?
Right now, it's just I want him to have fun. Obviously, if he gets a college scholarship, if he makes a tour, I'd be amazed and it'd be great. But to see him having a blast out there, it makes my wife and I, so happy. My goal is just enjoy it, have fun, and whatever comes of it, comes of it. But as long as he's having fun, I think that's my wife and I's goal.